Hello and welcome back to episode 30 of The Outer Worlds. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So I figure instead of rushing off to Elysium or whatever the hell it's called, which feels like it could be getting into Endgame, I want to do some other stuff instead. And I remembered that we had a quest from Vicar Max.
I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
Send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
This sounds fine.
On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Okay, bye. Well, I might have just got co-opted. What I was going to say was that I thought Vicar Max sounded like it could potentially get weird, so that one could be fun. Doesn't look like a bomb. Well, let's do this first.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got
There's a hand.
Up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money and was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
I am sold.
Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Are we going to talk about the severed arm?
Now, I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
Yeah, can we talk about the arm? I want to take bets on how the guy lost it. My money's on cannibals.
That ain't really that fellow's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
Well, I'm not cleaning it up.
Cleanup service request processed. Disposal of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
Simulating disgust. How distasteful. Humans eat there. I'm not touching it. Etc. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Well, yeah. I doubt this guy lost his arm filling out paperwork.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
Only the 4th?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Any chance he's alive?
Based on the condition of the limb, I calculate a 92.7% chance that Mr. Montoya expired from his injuries.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There is what humans colloquially call a sprat's chance in a mantisaur's den. That is a very low chance, Captain. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Yep, that's definitely an arm, and, oof. Not very cleanly removed, either.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this...
We already listened to that. We don't need to listen again. So, I don't know if that's one of the DLCs, or if it's just a thing that's happening. I think we'll see to Vicar Max's thing first, and then we'll go see about Wilhelmina Ambrose. So I need to remember to bring Max with me. Oh, so instead I brought nobody with me. I probably have to get back on the ship to fix that too. Those things have very large stomachs, don't they? Oh. Oh. I brought my usual peoples, which is fine, except that I wanted to bring the Vicar. I don't know how to swap out at companions except by getting back on the ship and then leaving again. You would think that I could just radio the ship, but... There we go. And now I'm seeing new ads. Are the ads that I get dependent on the companions that I have?
I have a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Cool story, guys. So there's a terminal on the Groundbreaker. Who'd have thunk? Wherein lies the terminal? Is it in the Popo station?
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Mm-hmm. Do I have a disguise? I have a disguise. What is that? Hoop?
Impressive as always.
What? Where is this place? It's in the holding area?
Great work.
There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
Eject docking records. Well, since we're here anyway, what's this about confiscated goods? Modified pistol. I want. Don't really care about the rest of that stuff. Locked container. Okay, well, I'm gonna go grab them goodies.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that Scholar I'm looking for ended up.
And apparently my hollow shroud works on my party too. How did I not notice that before? Okay, modified pistol. What is this? Sure. Sure. Why not? Can't hurt to have extra cartridges, right? Nope. Naturally. Cigarettes.
Great work.
But where was the... That's not a modified pistol. Alright. I don't know what the deal with that is. You didn't see anything.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated there.
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
I think you're still lying to me.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Alright, let's go. So we're going to Monarch. I did pick up... Yeah, that's not modified. I didn't pick up no kind of modified pistol. Damn it. So we're going to Monarch, and we're going to go find some guy that smuggled himself there. And,
all I'm saying is, our lives are predestined upon a path that is only visible in retrospect. If I could have predicted my life path would lead to prison, and thus avoided it, wouldn't I have done so? And even if I had, it still would have been unavoidable. Like that time I warned you about the giant pile of Raptidon shit, and you stepped in it anyway. You see?
That's nonsense. The path that's only discernible in retrospect is just the past. That's all. Nothing more to it.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
I think my ship computer is hitting on my janitor, and I could not be happier for either of them. Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
I just hope she knows that I don't turn my visual sensors off. Alright, and... good. Where do you suppose my last companion is? I probably left them behind somewhere by ignoring some quest. It wasn't the old guy, right? The one that had me steal stuff from his quote-unquote friends. Worth it. So I do wonder how much game I've got left. I mean, I know I haven't been going out of my way to do all the side quests. But I feel like I've been reasonably thorough. And if I was playing New Vegas, I would just be getting started. But I'm not playing New Vegas.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
And steal all his stuff? Yeah, okay.
Having a rough day.
I can't believe I'm still stuck in this law-forsaken town, but at least I may have finally found a spot with promise. Down the tunnel on the riverbank outside of town. Produced 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay something for the teeth.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
You think that's what's going on? So we're going out of town. What? We're just going out the front door? Okay. I guess I don't need to fast travel out the front door if I can find my way to it. So this guy is supposed to have access to some kind of hidden mystery of the universe. And, he's panning for gold. Sublight storage. This isn't where I want to be, is it? But it's not far off, I think. Is this it? Oh. I'm not going out the front door at all. What? Is this our guy? He didn't even leave town?
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vic or Max?
What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Care to explain?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
What, just for revenge?
Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Alright, so do we want to send him down this continuing road, or what? Senseless violence? I want to know what's in the book.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
A weird hermit?
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
What's going on with your nose, buddy? Aside from the blood coming out of it, it looks weird inside, too. What do you say, Vicar?
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Alright, well, I do think this is more fun of an outcome than senseless violence. Plus, we can always come back and murder him later if we want to. So instead, we're going to Scylla? Why would we not be going to Scylla? I guess we could be going after the guy, but no, we're going to the hermit. Tell me more about your naughty escapades with my cleaning robot. You suppose that's on Rule 34? I mean, that is what the rule is, right?
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, boss. I want to talk to you. Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
I got other shit to do. Are you going somewhere with this?
Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
His longest friend. Are these guys in the D Club or what? This is obviously important.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Thank me later. Because I am not doing this, even though I said I was going to do it right now. We're going to take care of the Vicar Max thing, and then we can take care of the Felix thing. I've not done anything with any of the other companions except for the girl that I found off camera. But that's all I did.
Could I have a moment of your time? I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Never mind that.
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
I understand.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Let's move on. So, I'm thinking that what's going on is the usual, hardening quest kind of thing, and that the choices I'm making are deciding whether Vicar Max is going to be what sounds like a violent sociopath, or an enlightened weirdo. And it looks like I'm picking enlightened weirdo. And I suppose I can live with that. I see some primals over there. I was wondering how much respawning was going to be going on. So as you might have guessed, it has been a little while since my last recording session. And I know I keep talking about mods, so I'm going to keep talking about mods. I'm thinking that I would like to do the carry weight mod and also a level cap mod, because I found out that the natural level cap is only 36, and that's not very many level. Really? And I know, like, the thing about level cap is it's like that's what the game is balanced for. But also, this is an RPG. And being OP is like the whole point, right? I have mixed feelings about my new corrosive shooter. On the one hand, it works, and it does seem to run down at a much more reasonable rate. And it's also not just pissing away ammo, so it's got that going for it as well. But it is a bit slow. Oh. Is that the one I couldn't figure out how to get into earlier? I guess it's a good thing I decided to pick up the quest. Hello, Hermit.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Have you got anything worth stealing? Translate this book.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
We've come a long way.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
When you say ingredients, you mean drugs.
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
What happens if you're unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
Alright, well, he said he's prepared.
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I don't know, Captain. Is this safe? I don't think this is safe.
You can go back to the ship if you're uncomfortable.
I don't want to leave you all on your lonesome. I'll just... Oh, fine, I'll do it.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Oh, we're all doing it. Okay, well, I guess it's enlightenment or bust. Eh, Max? What do we got? Man, you're not even worth robbing, lady. Not a bad meditation room. What do you got going on over here? Could be doing better on the shower room. Oh, and her bed's out front. I was like, does she sleep in here? Here we go. Is this a good thing to be getting into with only 4 minutes left in the episode? Oh. Who the hell are you?
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Y'all see these stars I'm seeing? Gosh, they're pretty. Like shimmers in the sea.
If she's a hallucination, why am I seeing her
We
too?
are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
I hope you'll pardon my interruption, but I think it's because he's unhappy with himself.
We came all this way.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better, more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Stories are real. If they mean something, if they inspire you to kindness or action, but maybe Max's story about himself is all wrong, and that's why he's so unhappy.
Seeing the truth is easier said than done.
You want me to give up my discipline? My control? Oh, but I can't. I can't. Without order, there is chaos.
You need to love the chaos, Maximilian. Let it envelop you. Take you where it will. Besides, you really have no choice anyway.
that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Tell you what, we'll take this up in episode 31 because we are out of time, and I have a feeling it's going to go on for quite a while. Talk to you soon.